through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come back.
A counter give here to Pacheco. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. David Ojabo making that tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Attack, attack!
To the air, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hello. 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at a 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Takes this in at the 25. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Chargers take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And Kansas City going to the dime look on 3rd down. We've got 6 DBs out there. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Dime coverage from the Chiefs on this 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on off. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Fire down these two, fire down these two. Hey, 57, 57. Right.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Right.
Finds his man. It's Worthy. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. David Ojabo making that tackle. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow. Right. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Right.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's incomplete left side. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He's going to push one deep down the road. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will... He records his first interception of our season. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
It's the end of the first. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at second and pretty short. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Yellow. Hey, 57 colors.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. On target to Worthy. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Fight on these two. 43.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Hey, dribble it.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Man in motion, headed right. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
15.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Easy.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the red zone now. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up here.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow. Right side.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Up and good from Blankenship. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. First throw for the backup now. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Okay, ready?
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They give to Dobbins to start the third. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Here's Hooker. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds McConkey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, check that. Three. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 41. Completed over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up now for first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. It's tipped away, and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Browns kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Slot man in motion left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. It's a give here for Dobbins. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. You've got a man in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 3/4 in the books from this one. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Here we go with Dobbins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Working quickly here. They go play action on 1st. Has it down close. Touchdown, LA. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Right side.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Yellow. Attack, attack. Right side.
From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop?
Color.
That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
15. Right side.
3rd and long for Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Motioning the tight end now. Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, rip list.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
Yellow.
At the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is cut. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Yellow, yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Yellow.
At the 44-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Trying to push it deep downfield. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's on the move. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll motion him out of the backfield. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, here we go. Second down. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's complete to Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Hooker set to pass. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Kansas City.